they're not going to be as successful as other things. Is my point.
Yeah, for sure. All right, moving on to our next topic.
Before we start, can you screen cap?
Screen cap what?
I can't see your left or your screen your side.
Oh, right. Oops, sorry. My bad. There we go. Now you can see me. Okay. All right, moving on to our next topic at hand. Nintendo shutting down Miitomo in May. This was reported on NintendoEverything.com. Sorry, guys. Written by Brian, no last name, but is at NE_Brian, for those wondering. Nintendo has announced the end of Miitomo. The mobile app will draw to a close on May 9th in Japan at 4 p.m. That translates to 12 a.m. PST, 3 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. in the UK, and 9 a.m. in Europe. Users will be unable to purchase Miitomo coins. As of today, Nintendo will host login bonuses featuring coins and tickets going forward. Refunds will also be provided for unused paid coins, but it's unclear if this will extend to regions outside of Japan. So yeah, they're shutting it down. And this is, I'm kind of surprised, honestly. Kind of. I'm kind of not at the same time. Miitomo was the first like Nintendo official app that they brought onto mobile phones to test the waters of how well this will do and the interest in the mobile market for Nintendo products. And this was definitely a step in the water, and they found out like, yeah, people would like to have mobile games on their phones for Nintendo. So seeing it go away, I think it's fine. Again, this is more of an experiment than if anything else. It wasn't a fully fleshed out game. You get to
it wasn't a game, and well, I mean, it had a game in it, but it wasn't it was meant to be a new social space, and I knew it wasn't going to work when over at least 2/3 of the people that I knew that downloaded it stopped playing it after like 2 days.
Yeah. It's a little weird that there were, some of the questions were like asking you kind of personal questions. It's like, I don't know if I'm okay sharing Nintendo that information.
I never got questions that personal.
Yeah. But yeah, like this was I'm not surprised in the camp of like, this was probably something that was more of an experiment. Like, I don't think they were looking to make much money off of it. It's like just more like figuring out how much of an interest was there for Nintendo games on the mobile market.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you on that.
At the same time, I'm kind of surprised that they're taking it down, honestly. Nintendo, I mean, then again, Nintendo is a big name for starters, so that's always going to be a thing with them. But like, I feel like with them, when it comes to the Mii universe, to what they've developed, I feel like they kind of want to keep it, especially with Miiverse being shut down, or has been shut down last year.
Well, I think Jason is right that something like Miitomo will come to the Switch. I feel like
I could believe it. They have this kind of same thing for Splatoon 2. So,
well, I mean, you got to keep in mind, Nintendo's looking at the mobile market and what they've released on the mobile market, and right now, Animal Crossing, Trailer Park, I don't know, is doing really well. A game that's still getting a ton of play is Fire Emblem.
Yeah, that
Mario Run is at this point. It might be a little dead in the water. What other game did they have? I feel like there was another game that they had mobile, but I don't remember.
I think that was it. No, I think that's it. Other than Miitomo, but I think that was it.
Yeah. So like they're definitely testing some waters out right now, and I think that the best game that they've come out with on mobile is the Fire Emblem by leaps and bounds.
Agreed.
That game is endlessly fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I said, Jason. I kind of understand it. I understand exactly where they're coming from. Like, not enough people are playing it, not enough people care, and I think if they were to add a Miitomo-like thing on the Switch, that would be successful.
Agreed. Yes.
Especially if it had connections to whatever game you're playing.
Yeah.
Like that would be huge. So
Yeah, right now the Switch is selling like hotcakes, and we said in the last podcast they are killing it right now in this generation of consoles. Having that add on to the Switch, adding more stuff to the Switch is obviously a very good thing with a huge player base, and I think that might be the better move to do than having it on mobile, because right now it seems like the most interesting fun game is the Fire Emblem game, but and Animal Crossing. But yeah, outside of that, like I feel like Nintendo is, I don't want to say like they're kind of playing with the mobile market. They're not really, they're kind of in it, but they're not kind of not. Like obviously their main focus is Switch and in that crowd. But when it comes to the mobile market, I feel like they are kind of dabbling in it, not full on into making games for the mobile market as much as on the Switch, but at the same time just keeping tabs on it to see how long can they keep doing this. Um,
I think that there's honestly endless ways to make mobile games be successful for Nintendo, and I think one of like I was thinking about like a Kirby game, and how if you remember in Superstar, I think it's called Superstar, the one for the PS or the Super Nintendo,
mm-hmm.
there were all those mini games. You could honestly have a mobile app that has all those mini games. There's a way to do a Mario Party type of thing for the phone, which would be extremely popular if it played kind of uh, like Words with Friends, where everybody takes their turn when available.
Right.
And if when everyone's done with their turn and you go to play a mini game, everyone plays their own mini game and tries to earn as many coins as they can, or what the fuck ever.
Right.
That would be intense. Like that would be amazing to see. Um, I've thought about like maybe bringing back some kind of pinball game for the mobile market with Metroid or Pokemon. Like, there's seriously a ton of ways that they could implement all of their franchises into mobile games and be extremely successful. But I never honestly thought that a social space would have been successful. The information they did get from Miitomo though is that people like, and this was from Miitomo and then Mario Run. A lot of people are willing to download a free app versus a paid app.
Yes.
So
It's how they get you, man. It's like you get the game for free, but then when you realize like, oh, you want to get past this level, just pay a little extra, or it's very much the same vein as those free to play type of games.
This is my problem with people in microtransactions in general, Anthony, is that nobody wants to see what they are. Nobody wants to see how they function, or that every single company on the planet, when you go into Costco and they go, here's a free sample of food, do you think it's just because they want to give you a free sample of food? No, because the first taste is always free, you junkie.
Well, that would be something to discuss on another day, or we've already heard our thoughts on all that stuff. You got plenty to listen from, but I digress. Moving on to our next topic. As I see